Hello, this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. We're doing a video review, recap, analysis of the leading industry ETFs. Now, when I say leading, I'm not saying that necessarily they're leading now, but they're the major industries, okay? Semiconductors, technology. Here's one, to me that's a good measurement of strength or weakness is the IBD 50 ETF. I'm not recommending buy it. I'm not recommending sell it. I'm not recommending shorting it. It's just good analysis. This is a weekly on the left and daily on the right. And you can see it has a bullish engulfing bar here. What's the one negative? Less volume Friday than the heavy down volume here. Less volume Friday than most of these bars. So that is a negative. Am I saying it's going to keep dropping? No, we're just analyzing it, saying, where is there strength or weakness? Is there a setup here? And the answer is no, not really. Okay, it's weak. It's weak. Let's continue onward. Gold. Look at this. Junior gold miners. This is just ugly, folks. Downright ugly. Gold miners. Look at the weekly. Look at. Stay away from it. All right. Gold down. Stay away from it. Don't be a bottom fisher, by the way. Okay. I just have to share this with you. Unless you have really specific tactics on getting in, and by default, if you have good tactics getting in, you should by default have tactics on getting out if it doesn't work. There's no entry here, all right? Just leave it alone. Maintain our discipline. Junior gold miners, look at that. That's not mom and dad selling. That's wicked, all right? Biotechnology had a big reversal bar here on good volume. Perhaps this will lift a little bit, but then you look at it, it's below all the moving averages. Here's the weekly. It's ugly, but it is a bullish engulfing bar. It's something to consider, possibly, but know this, that is one wide range bar. You always have to sit there and ask yourself, where I'm going to get in, because if you have a clean entry in, you should by default have a clean entry out. So if you buy this Monday morning, taking out today's highs, the question you need to ask yourself is, where will you sell it? And if you say you're going to sell it taking out Friday's lows, you're going to get hurt. All right? That's too loose. It's too loose. Bottom line is, have a clean entry in, gives you a clean exit out, control emotions. IGV, North American Technology. This is interesting. Look at this. All these ETFs took out Friday's lows, Thursday's lows, and reversed. Technology actually did not take out Thursday's lows. That's a sign of strength. But you look at the chart. Always ask yourself, would you see this chart pattern in any chart book saying, well, this is what you look for? You know, Bill O'Neill always talks about the cup and a handle, which is a great pattern. Or a flat base breakout. I talk a lot about clean and simple flat base breakout. Is this, you're going to see this in any book? Just be careful. I'm not telling you not to buy it. I'm not telling you to sell it. I'm just saying be cautious. IWM, close to a bullish engulfing bar. Down on heavy volume. Up, but on less volume. Slight negative. Where would you sell it if it drops? Are you willing to give back 10 points to prove you're wrong? There's a question you have to ask yourself. If you buy this taking out Friday's highs, a possible sell spot could be taking out Friday's lows. That's about 10 points, folks. In fact, it is 10 points. It's $10.40 some odd cents. You willing to risk that? And I'm not saying, by the way, it's going to drop. No, I'm just saying always have a plan. It's crucial. Onward. Oil services. Look at this. This has been weak for a long time. Bottom fishers are pretty much amateurs. So just for what it's worth. Dynamic software. Lifted up a little bit, down on heavy volume, up on less volume. Look at the weekly. That's just ugly. All right? And it's been ugly for a while. That's why we've been cautious. You look at all these ETFs, it guides you and says, hey, there's a problem out here. Just make it easy. Mid-cap. Not so good. Not so good here, folks. S&P mid-cap. That's ugly. Qs. Bounced up a little bit, volume a little bit less, but it was a bounce. And this is a good proxy. This is the Nasdaq 100, the 100 biggest Nasdaq stocks. Look at the weekly. Nothing really special. So if you do, be careful. Don't. Always ask yourself, if you buy it, if it drops, where will you sell it? I think some of you know this. I used to periodically teach outdoor survival skills at higher elevations. And I always told people, always have a plan. Always have a plan when you're up there in lightning or snow. And you better have a plan before you need a plan. Your life depends on it. In this instance, your financial life may depend on it. And yes, I've been above lightning before looking down on it. Steel bounced up, but look at the drops down. Well, again, ask you, are you going to see this in any chart book saying, well, this is the setup you want to make money? And again, I'm not saying it's not going to bounce, but just have a plan. SMH lifting up on less volume, not a high probability setup. What is all this showing you? That damage is pretty dang severe. Spiders actually took out the previous day's highs. Did it on less volume, but that's a plus. How long is it going to continue? I don't know. Maybe this is the bottom. Problem is, you don't know it's the bottom until after it's over. You will not see this pattern in any chart book anywhere saying that this is what you look for to go long. And by the way, let me clarify one thing. I'm not talking about day trading stuff. Oh, we're going to get in here, we're going to scalp it for $2 and sell it. It's a heck of a lot of work for not a lot of money. So move on. Solar, really nothing. Okay. Small caps bounced a little bit, but this is a leverage, triple leverage. Bounce, maybe it's going to lift. Just all I can tell you is if you buy any of these, have a plan to get out. All right? Just please have a plan. Plan ahead. Oil services, nothing here. Nothing here. I mean, look at these drops. Aerospace defense, wicked. Just wicked. Bombs away. Home builders, really nothing. By the way, I'm not trying to be negative. Please, I'm the eternal bull, okay? But I'm also and strive to be objective. Merit materials, nothing. Communications lifted some. Perhaps it'll bounce a couple of days. Maybe this is the bottom. I don't know. All I know is I've looked at, I'm not bragging, but I know I've looked at well over 1 million charts since I've been doing this. Probably 2 million. I've never seen this as like a high probability entry spot. Energy, bounce, nothing. Financials, bounce, decent tail bar here. But again, that's some serious selling. Be careful. Industrials, really nothing. Technology bounced a little bit. Maybe it'll lift a little bit more. That would be nice to see. Consumer staples bounced. But you get my point. Utilities, really nothing. I mean, this is defensive. Dag nabbit. Utilities. You got to have electricity. You got to have natural gas. You got to have water. I mean, this defensive and it's doing that. Healthcare, bouncing a little bit. Notice the difference on this one. It bounced on a slight pickup in volume, possibly related to the coronavirus and healthcare. So just for what it's worth. Consumer discretionary, inside bar, nothing special. Metals and mining, inside bar, nothing special. Retailing, bouncing a little bit, but look at the drop. Gee whiz. What's the quote? Even a dead cat will bounce. By the way, cats are fine. Don't be offended by me saying that. So, software, slight bullish engulfing bar. Look at the weekly, though. Spiders. And I think, if I double check, we got 2 to go. Here we go. Spiders and Qs. Little bite. And team, that goes through them all. Shows you what's going on. It's good to frame up industry group moves to look for strength or weakness for guidance. And I hope this helps you. That's what I want to do. Is I just want to help also teach some investing methods, techniques that can get you on the right side. So y'all have a good, safe weekend. Be safe out there. And I mean, be safe. Be safe. And maybe you think I'm corny. Keep your distance from people and wash your hands. Just want to clarify that. And I thank you.